Definitely. So when you have advertising costs very high, there are a few possibilities here. Now, first thing first is probably, I mean, I'm just giving you some angles to look at. You can try to, like help your boyfriend to understand by diving into the numbers first. First, you want to see whether are you targeting a very niche audience that causing your CPM to become very high. CPM. Okay, so when your CPM is high, meaning that you're actually reaching very few people with the amount that you're spending, that actually locks your audience to like a very small amount of people, which is a main reason why your advertising is very expensive, because it's actually expensive from the very beginning, which is very expensive to reach this specific niche of people. So if that's really the issue, you can actually consider broadening the audience targeting to see whether you can bring the CPM down. And if we're able to still maintain the CTR and everything, then that definitely can help you improve the advertising cost. Now, the other angle to look at here is you can actually check whether your creative is working or not. Now, the way we check it is by looking at the CTR. CTR is click-through rate. So if your CTR is essentially low, when I say low here is we have two sets of CTR, but essentially we look at CTR link click. Now, if your CTR link click is below 1%, our benchmark is 1%. Below 1%, above 0.5 is still acceptable. But if you're below 0.5, that is essentially a signal that your audience are not interested in your creative. So if you believe your audience targeting is correct, then you should consider switching different creative to test whether you can improve the CTR, because essentially if you improve the CTR, you improve the number of results you're getting with the same amount you're spending, that essentially improve your cost per result. So these are the few angles you can start with, but of course there are more. Okay, so if you really need help and you want to see what can you do to try to bring your Facebook advertising costs down, okay, I would actually recommend that you do this. Scan this QR code, buy me a dinner, then we can actually have a 30-minute Facebook ads audit to dive into your Facebook ads campaign to see what's working and what's not working, what is causing your Facebook ads cost to become expensive, and what are the things that we can do, what are the steps that we can take to improve the overall Facebook ads performance. So if that's what you need to do, if you're running ads, especially if you're having issue with your Facebook advertising cost, scan this QR code, buy me a dinner, then we can actually have a 30-minute Zoom call to go over your campaign, and I will give you a plan on what you can do next to improve your Facebook ads campaign.